Conor, extending your stay here at the Dons, how pleased are you to get this all sorted?
Yeah, very pleased. My contract before this it was sorted pretty early, and this one was like dwindling on a bit, and probably no for fault of my own. But yeah, very happy to get it over the line.
Why stay? Why are you here with the Dons for the next stage of your career?
This is home for me. It dragged me out of the gutter really when my career was I thought it was dwindling through injury and then being released by Halifax, and Carl trusted me, and I hopefully repay that faith in him for the next 2 years.
You feel like you went back on an upward curve here?
Yeah, definitely. I just found the enjoyment back for the game again. I know it's cliche what people say, but through that COVID year, and then I broke my foot twice, I didn't really play many games, and I was thinking, I'm done. And then, like I say, Carl put his trust in me, and I found that upward curve with a promotion, and then a couple of good years in the Championship, now ready to have a good go again with the club. How
pleased have you been with progression of the club in that time as well?
Yeah, it's massive. I said it in my post-game interview when we got promoted. It's limitless here. It can go wherever it wants to go, and they've got the backing from the board, the fans, and the calibre of players what they keep attracting.
I must say, I'm sure Carl's not been quiet in talking about the ambition about where he wants to take it next.
No, and I think that's what's good here. We're always open and honest. Carl always says to us, his door's open. If we've got any issues, go see him, go speak to him. He'll answer the phone whether you ring him at 3 a.m, and that's a big pull for anybody.
And I would say, has that been a big part of it, the group as well, and how tight-knit you all are?
Yeah, it's a good group. We all have a good crack with each other, but it's the same old sayings. It is a bit like a brotherhood. It's like a second family. You hear that much, you see each other that much, and there ain't a bad egg in the group. We all get along with each other like family.
How'd you look back on last season? Because there seemed to be some disappointment at where you ultimately ended up finishing from the group in the main, really, and that kind of suggests the ambition and where you want to take it as a team.
Yeah, we was filthy as a group. Me personally, I started not really on good form, and then picked a bit of form up, and then it was one of them years. It's unfortunate, but where we wanted to be was way off where we finished, and I think you could see that with players' reactions at the end of that Halifax game at home.
And do you feel you're not too far away from taking it to that next level as a group?
No, and results, look at that again. It was like the year before. I think there was the odd blowout game, don't get me wrong, but most games we lost, it was by 4 or 2. And it's more frustrating when you know you can turn them losses into wins easily.
What do you think is needed, to tip it and get, progressing towards top end of the division?
Standards from day one. We don't have poor standards, but they've got to be high. And they've got to be driven by everybody. It's got to be an underlying thing that the group wants to buy into together, where they want to be. You can't carry 2 or 3 blokes who are happy to just kick back and take the money. It's not what we want.
Do you think that's something you've noticed as well, that's kind of, the increase in that kind of professionalism, them standards and all things like that over these last few years?
Yeah, even across the Championship, because the standard of play what's coming down from your Super Leagues, you're not getting people coming up as much from League One. You're getting Super League players dropping down, and that drives your standards because they've been in that full-time environment the full career, and it rubs off on everybody else then.
You're looking forward to kind of testing yourself again at next year, a different sort of landscape in Championship?
Yeah, it's a full shake-up innit, but I'm looking forward to getting going again. We had our off-season reviews, and I've got no shame in saying it on an interview. I got told I was too heavy, so I've lost some weight and ready to come back firing.
Wow, so what have you been up to in that off-season?
Just watching what I eat, and I had a couple of weeks of doing what I wanted to do, but then cut right back and just been training ready to go.
You're going to say, are you raring to get going in terms of testing, the new Conor Robinson?
Yeah, it'd be nice to be probably about a stone lighter and see what my potential is again, and find that form what I was maybe 5-6 years ago.
What's a successful season for you next year, both personally and for the team?
I'd like to play every game and not miss out through form. I don't really miss games through injuries, touch wood. It was more form what kept me out of the team at the beginning of the year, and I don't want that. I want to play every game to the best of my ability, and then if I play well the position I'm in, these boys win games.
You think we could be pushing up into those top end positions next year?
If we are, I've done something severely wrong, and I think the boys will take it upon their own back and admit the same thing. We need to be up there now. What the club's doing for us, we need to repay a bit of faith in them.